Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
25 reasons you should never visit Croatia. Let's see.
That's very
Written
dramatic.
an article in...
That's very dramatic.
No, I think it's going to be something along the lines that visiting Croatia is going to ruin everything else for you, something like that, I think.
Oh.
We'll
20 minutes.
Because we watched his videos before, right? He was very like praising of Croatia, so I don't think it's going to be anything negative. I think it's going to be something along the lines like how it's going to ruin, you know, like nature and everything for you.
Got 1 million views within 24 hours. Nor had I until one rather drunken evening in Munich about 7 or 8 years ago, when I had a commitment to a client to write an article called 25 Reasons Never to Visit Croatia. The concept of the article was to do something provocative with the title and to come up with reasons never to visit, which actually were positive things. And I just literally grabbed a beer from the fridge after coming back from the pub, and I just put down the first 25 things that came to my head. And the next day he published it on his portal, and then the whole internet was set ablaze. It was in every single news portal, it got international, it was everybody was sharing it, every tourist board was sharing it, with the exception of our friends, the Croatian National Tourist Board. When people shared it on their Facebook page, they actually deleted it. 1 million hits in just over 24 hours. So let me, 8 years later, quickly run through what those 25 reasons were. So the idea was to be a bit provocative. A lot of people commented saying, what kind of idiot are you saying never come to Croatia? So here are my 25 reasons you should never visit Croatia. Number one, the buildings are falling down. Because you have things like the Pula Arena, you have so much rich Roman heritage and UNESCO heritage here that it's really worth exploring. Number two, the planes have no wheels.
The buildings are falling down. Okay, so a lot of old buildings, I guess. Okay.
Back then we had seaplanes, the Hydroavioni, which was a service for European coastal airlines that came into Croatia in 2014. And it was actually the first seaplane service in modern European aviation history. And while it worked, it was absolutely fantastic. Number three, their buses look really funny. This is a country of 1,100 islands, and the best way of travelling in the season is by ferry. And just the number of ferry connections you can have there are absolutely fantastic. Number four.
So why didn't he put a picture of the buses though? I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see what the buses.
Yeah, what's funny
so
about the buses?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Taxis look really funny. Because here you have incredible speedboat connections, and this is an absolutely fantastic way to start your holiday with.
Maybe the boat was the bus?
Yeah. So I think that what he meant to say is like the ferry is a bus, and now taxis like a speedboat is a taxi. I think that's what he's saying.
The speedboat transport from the airport to your favourite island. Number five, the food looks funny. Have you ever been to Edible Dormouse Festival? Some of the seafood here is really interesting, but it's all fantastically tasty and it's fantastically fresh. And
yeah, seafood sometimes be looking funny. I ain't gonna lie.
There's stuff here that's
I
unbelievable.
like the eyes.
Yeah.
Eyes.
And it's not just about Croatia. Like overall, when we
Overall,
see seafood, seafood sometimes be looking. I don't know.
That you will never taste back home. Number six, the wine is unpronounceable. How the hell do you pronounce GRK? Grk, perch. And some of the grape varieties are totally unpronounceable. But forget the labels, have a glass, have another glass, and look at the labels again, and they become a lot more pronounceable. The wines here are fantastic. 130 indigenous grape varieties, including the original Zinfandel, which comes from just outside Kaštela by Split Airport. They dress really funny. This is a
similar to traditional Lithuanian outfits, though.
Incredible country of diversity of culture and tradition. Pretty much every single village in this country has their own traditional dress, their own traditional holiday. All the young people still today are part of that tradition. The best time to experience this is in September in Vinkovci. There's a thing called Vinkovački jeseni, and all the villages of Slavonia come together in their traditional dress, different generations with their music, their rakia. It's an incredible celebration of tradition that doesn't really exist, for example, in the UK. Number eight, their music has no instruments. You won't be long in Dalmatia before you're sitting in the evening in a restaurant and somebody starts singing. The Klapa music of southern Dalmatia is UNESCO protected, and it is a fantastically wonderful romantic sort of addition to your Dalmatian holiday.
That is unique.
Clapping?
Oh, clapping? Or is it the Klapa? So you think that's clapping?
That's what I think.
Okay, I didn't make that connect. I don't know, it could be. No, that makes sense, but okay.
They talk a lot about olives. A lot. And if you live on a Dalmatian island for 13 years as I do, I've had a lot of conversations about olives. But the reason is that olive oil is absolutely fantastic. It's some of the best olive oil in the world. Before I moved to Croatia, I probably only had about half a litre of olive oil in my life. And now, if I get through a week with less than half a litre, it's been a bad week. It's an incredibly important part of this very, very beautiful lifestyle and diet. Number 10.
You eat it like, I guess in the food?
In the food, probably he puts it in. Yeah, I would think so.
All their towns are made of stone. Just go along. It's just stone, 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 stone. Nothing has changed for centuries. Beautiful. Number 11. They eat octopus. Octopus, for me, coming from Manchester, was like the food of the devil. And as soon as I came to
Octopus is the same as squid, right? Or no?
Croatia, all I could see on the menu was this thing called an octopus salad. And one day my Croatian friend, just try it. And it was octopus with capers, with onions, with lettuce. I tried it, and it was one of the most delicious things I've ever tried. And it's the one thing I try and encourage other people coming to visit for the first time to try, because it's one of the best starters in the world ever. They have the weirdest food festivals. It's a truism about Croatia that if it grows, somebody will have a festival to celebrate it. So during my time here, I've been to the Pukiada, the edible dormouse festival. Yes, they really do eat dormice. I've been to the
What is dormice?
I'm not too sure.
Fava Bean Festival in Castella, where I've had things like fava bean ice cream. I've been...
We should react to these festivals, guys. If there are some videos, join our Discord and send us some videos to the festivals. Because we like food. I want to see like the food festivals. That would be cool.
To the Lavender Festival, where again I've had lavender ice cream as well. And
somebody left a comment about lavender. They said that the climate used to be like a lot colder in the winter, but now people started growing lavenders. I guess for lavenders you need warmer climate, but they said that now like you are able to grow lavender in the country. It just kind of shows how the climate change affects the agriculture.
Down the country, if it's chestnuts, if it's potatoes, if it's peaches, there is a festival that will be celebrated. They're usually extremely good fun. The last one I went to was the Pukiada, which was red wine and goat milk festival in Belgrade. Try it. Coffee takes an hour.
Oh.
It's impossible to sit with a Croat if you're in a hurry and have a coffee, because for them, having the coffee is the most important part of the day. It's somewhere where they just sit, relax, talk, complain, and then play with their coffee for about an hour or so. No chance to have a really quick coffee here. They don't understand.
I think he said that in the video already, because I remember that. It was either him or somebody else we reacted to that said that. I do remember that.
You need to be on time. If you live in Dalmatia, time is absolutely relative. And I've lost count of the times I've been to meetings on time at 10 o'clock. After 10 years of living here, I then realised that a 10 o'clock meeting is somewhere between 10:15 and 10:20, maybe even 10:30. All you have to do is embrace the vibe and life will be fine. There is almost no sand on the beaches. Imagine coming to a country where there's no sandy beaches. This is something that we're just not used to. But once you come here and you see the clarity of the water and you get into the culture of pebbly beaches and rock beaches, it's a revelation. But it takes time to adjust, but it's worth it. Summer is too hot because you have to go to the beach all day. Winter is too cold because you have these incredible vistas. You go to somewhere like Plitvice Lakes in winter, it is magical. It's a place that has 4 distinct seasons of the year. And if you go in winter, when you have all the waterfalls or icicles, it's just absolutely sensational. There's so much culture. They have a UNESCO World Heritage Site list that could fill a football team. This country, a tiny country of 4 million people, has no less than 11 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Number 19, their fish have to swim 3 times. Imagine how hard that is for being a fish.
What do you mean?
So first of all, a fish will swim in water, and then as it's put on the grill, it will swim in olive oil, and lastly, wash down with a wonderful glass of
He's
wine.
funny.
So,
Okay, he got me there. That was a funny joke. Okay.
Dalmatian fish will swim 3 times in the ocean, in the olive oil, and in the wine. There is nothing better than a grilled fish straight from the Adriatic. Fantastic. Number 20, the Spanish word mañana comes from the Croatian word pomalo. There is nothing that happens in a hurry here, and if you're one of those people that wants to get things done in a hurry, you can either learn to adapt or go home. The locals think they're the best at everything. They think they have the best beaches in the world. Actually, they do. They think they have the best sea in the world. Actually, swimming around the Adriatic is not bad. They think they have the best lifestyle in
In
the world.
respect to the world, Croatia is more west, east, or what would you say?
I
don't know, like, because you know how there's like
that's
Eastern Europe, Western Europe.
in terms of Europe, they're like Middle East Europe, maybe, like, because they're like on the like on the west side of the East Europe, so like almost the middle Europe, but it's like right, but so that's in terms of the Europe. In terms of the world, well, where is the center of the world? You can't say that, because if you're looking at the map, yeah, sure, like Africa, Europe kind of appears to be a center, but if you look from, if you just shift it, because it's a globe, right? If you shift it, then it can be America or Asia can be center, so you can't like say center of the world. But yeah, in Europe, I would say it's like middle, or like like center east center, something like that.
And when
I believe their time zone is Central Europe, if that's an indicator of anything.
I've lived here for a few years, and I just see how contented people are just sitting around, just chilling all day. I can't quite deny that is actually probably the case.
Because Lithuania time zone is it's 1 hour behind, and then just like basically the whole Europe up to Spain, and then Portugal and UK, they have like another time zone, and Iceland has one, but that's separate.
And the last thing really is, after a week of coming to Croatia on holiday, you really don't want to go home. What kind of place is that to visit?
Oh, he's good.
He's really in love with Croatia. He's definitely in love.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. If you could like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible. Bye.